guys, welcome into community chat. Obviously, it's Venus's day. So we're going to start off with feminine wisdom energy. This is an Astro chat, so I'm going to pull from Astro alignment. Pull some tarot. I got 2 deep out here. Wisdom of the Oracle. Kipper, light seers. We're going to pull some chakras. Whatever comes out. Let's see. Direction is here. At the bottom of the deck, wisdom. All right, so this has something to do with where you're being guided, where you have a sense of understanding at the crown chakra, I would imagine. I'm seeing numbers 36 and 4. 3 and 6 is 9. Could be 9th house energy. 4 could be 4th house energy. Obviously, we have 3 and 6. So this could be 3rd house, 6th house, heavy on the Mercury energy there, as well as the moon. The next time the moon is going to be in a sign that is ruled by Mercury will be in Gemini. That will be the following weekend. Let's see. Waxing crescent moon here. Your focus is on something you're strategizing with here. Specific concept that you're bringing into actualization. So obviously the direction of something is here. Eros in the sign of Taurus. Eroticism, desire, and sex. Well, hot damn. Spirit put a pause on that one real quick. There could be a message. All right. First house is here. So yourself, your body, your presence, your appearance, the way that you are facing the world at this time with something here. All right. Let's see. Third house, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Communication, transportation, local community. The first to the third house is a sextile. All right, Aries and or Gemini energy here at a sextile. All right. Let's see. The focus could actually be on you and what it is that you're communicating about, what it is that you desire, eroticism, the direction you're heading in here, but you have some sort of understanding. What is this about? Yeah, air energy. So I could be speaking to the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, Mars is in Libra, Uranus is in Gemini, the moon is in Aquarius with Pluto and Pallas. All right, let's see. Cancer's energy is here. So once again, the 4th house of home. Nurturing, sensitivity, and or caring. So those of you that have moon in Aquarius, all right, what's that? Moon in the 4th house in Aquarius, and moon rising Scorpio's energy. Let's see. Equinox here, commitments being tested possibly, and then we have water energy on the water signs, air and water. All right, Sagittarius is coming out at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. So I did say earlier 3 and 6, all right, with the 9th house. Welcome in. All right, let's see what's going on. The 9 of Pentacles. There's a sense of freedom here. Standing ground, 7 of Wands. Defending oneself. I see the King of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sag. 9 of Cups. There's a sense of a desire in your connection here. In love, and I also see the 9 of Swords. All right, somebody could be in a sense of fear. All right, I don't know if this person is afraid to approach because you have your guard up. All right, yeah, definitely 2 of Swords. There's something that someone is not seeing here, and how they're trying to reciprocate something to you, gift something to you. The King of Cups and the Devil. I don't know if this person is afraid to approach because they feel that you are still attached to a King of Cups, the Chariot, and the 3 of Cups, and or surrounded by friends or family. And I would imagine your understanding being on some sort of success that you're having here. Under wisdom, I see intuition. You could have connections to spirituality. I see Sag at the bottom of the deck here. Your gut feeling is telling you something. in here. You have like this inner voice that's telling you someone wants to approach. All right, I don't know if it seems about something mysterious or this person sees you on display in the public eye. First house all about you, what you're communicating about, what it is that you desire, what you're focused on here. All right, so the fall equinox is going to bring in some sort of change where your commitment is being tested. There will be some sort of shift here, is what it's saying. Let me get into tea leaf. I want to clarify this King of Wands energy and why you have your guard up against this person. All right, there's a sense of freedom here that you have where you're reaping the fruits of your labor at this time. All right, September. Something coming up here in the month of September where this person is afraid to approach for whatever reason. Their approach is going to be love, and it's making this person nervous, all right? It's almost like they're anxious or having some sort of anxiety about it, you know, approaching you, okay? They could be trying to seek out information about you or for you in connection to a new opportunity or a pathway that's meant to open up, all right? It's time to get out of a situation by November. So from September to November, it's, I would imagine, September, October, November, a 3-month status here. Okay. That's interesting. How to get yourself out of a situation by November. So we're looking at Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius season. Okay. There's some sort of problem around you. I see temporary problem and temporary situation. All right, I don't know if someone's working against you here with this devil energy. Could be that water sign, and where you're meant to be reciprocated with something, but this person has fear in approaching you or having a conversation with you about something. Okay, so the signs I see out here is Capricorn. I see Aries, Leo, Sag. I see Gemini, Sagittarius, and Leo. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Somebody's trying to get you to understand something. Maybe they're speaking. All right, there's something here about like how you're nurturing, you're very sensitive, you care about something here where your shift has changed your focus. All right, with the specific waxing moon cycle, we're already in like the second quarter of this moon. We had that first quarter moon in Sagittarius, so there was a shift in feeling free-spirited or adventurous, or you know, something having to do with distant traveling, foreign people, something about it. All right, let's clear this out. Let's get into wisdom of the oracle. Welcome in, you guys. You're at your best right now with poised. There's deep knowing here, so your intuition is heightened. I see that as well. The direction of your wisdom and your heightened intelligence here, however you're tapped into your intuition, it's like you're at your very best. I didn't say it, Spirit said it. Heading towards your new life. So there's a like major transformation that possibly took place here. Things have to be fair, all right? And I see your yin energy, meaning your divine feminine energy, working best as you're mending situations with others. All right, but now it's time to go. I feel like your destiny's calling. That's what normally that card means. You have happy, happy. All right, so your emotional state feels balanced, but you don't understand why something's shifting for you in the near future. At the bottom of the deck, you're still kind of like in between worlds. And you feel like there's some sort of unfinished business with something or someone. Okay. Walk out down. We got By the Book and Treasure Island. All right, so there's something here about doing things by the book. But for some reason, there's a fork in the road coming up, and you're going to have to take a risk with something. TikTok, divine timing is here. That's what I'm getting. What's this all about? You being at your best, you have high honor with the Poised card. Let's tap into your intuition. I feel like you get the point in whatever the message is that's coming across here. What's the energy of new life? All right. You're stepping out of a situation that may have not been the best for you and into something, yeah, it kind of kept you in a sense of imprisonment. So now it says it's time to go. Your destiny's calling. Wealthy man is there. I see happy. Privileged lady. You don't understand why this is happening though. Let's see. You're supposed to be in courtship with this person. I see numbers 25, 7, 31, 13, 12, and 4. All right, so 31, 13 in opposition could be of significance. I don't know if this person is reflecting you or you guys went through the same type of energy here, going into or stepping into a new beginning overall. Pathway is here, so you're in the pathway of doing things by the book. I see Treasure Island. You could be opening yourself up to love, but there seems to be some sort of fork in the road and where you have to take a risk. All right, you have the gift card here. Whatever that may be for you requires a change, so that's the fork in the road. And as you come to the edge, it looks like you're moving towards marriage, but there's still some sort of concern. All right, so whatever's happening or whatever's keeping you held in the past that feels like that unfinished business, this is what you're still dealing with, but you got divine timing calling. Let's see. Show me the high honor energy. So again, I'm seeing numbers 35, 17, 9, 3, 12, 4, 13, 31, 25, and 7. Show me high honor. King of Pentacles. All right, so you could be at your very best in your practical life, meaning your home, your family, the environment, all right, resources. What's the message here all about? Page of Cups. I would imagine there's love trying to come in or your intuition is telling you something. All right, so you're stepping out of this, I would imagine, imprisoned state or where you feel stuck. And you're starting to manifest. Show me the energy of this wealthy man. This is someone from the past. Show me the privileged lady. Privileged lady to the King of Cups. All right, so the water energy. So the wealthy man typically is seen as a Saturn. Saturn is now in Pisces. I see that. So if this is something that took place in the past, you're supposed to be in courtship with this person. Could be a father figure. All right, I'm seeing the number 4. It's giving me Emperor. This person is your soulmate. All right, it says pathway here, doing things by the book. Page of Swords. I don't know if you have discovered something or you have been seeking some sort of knowledge that's going to help you out in some sort of way in connection to your treasure island and where your gifts are supposed to be coming in here and how you're having this person step in trying to reciprocate something to you. It requires a change. Yeah. Now I see why someone's in this energy of having fear or anxiety of approaching you. All right, show me what changed. The 9 of Cups. I don't know what it is, what this person feels for you. All right, I do see 2 different people out this way. The King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So if your life has been more so all about the materialistics or your family or your foundation, someone else is trying to come in and apologize to you to manifest you back. Meanwhile, this King of Cups energy is meant to be your soulmate. All right, so if you're doing things by the book and or following some sort of unwritten rule, someone else is afraid to come in and approach you here, but they do desire you, and I would imagine that's in marriage. This person has... Who's this? The Page of Wands, the 7 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. I would imagine this is someone younger. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Someone that's trying to come in is keeping some sort of secret from you. I would imagine they have you waiting around, or it's because they're afraid to approach because of what it is that they have to confess. If it was part of some sort of secret, yes, I would say confess. It would have to be like this person loves you or something. All right, they feel rejected and or neglected or feel that you're paying them no mind, okay? Like if you don't want them, they feel that you are the Empress, all right? Or you're leaving this person out in the cold for whatever reason. So there's a major concern that this false person here is only coming through to offer some sort of wealth to this main female, okay? I don't know what that's all about, but something having to do with money. All right, the King of Pentacles can be someone that is a protector, a provider, someone that has it. All right. As I split the deck, there could be an Aquarius that's imprisoned here. Someone is being deceptive. All right. And receiving some sort of gift here. I don't know. It's coming through that way. I see Moon in Aquarius, Moon in Taurus. So there's something about the fixed moon cycles. All right. And I see the High Priestess with the Emperor. All right. So Saturn in the sign of Pisces for whatever reason. Somebody could be taking a loss here, or that's the concern, that you're connected to a false person. All right. Something about your wealth. Could be like tower moment for you. All right. There's something that your intuition is telling you. You need to understand this. To defend yourself, protect yourself. Seven of Wands, judgment on reconciling with someone here. All right, because there's going to be a delay in resources in connection to whatever it is that you're passionate about. Yeah, someone else has control of this, and that's what you're being enlightened about here. Whoever this lover is that's trying to come in. The one that's waiting, or the one that wants to apologize but is afraid to approach, is what I'm getting. Okay, Queen of Cups energy. Six of Swords, Knight of Wands. Someone moving on. All right, or making the decision to move on, doing it quickly. There's something happening here. This is a major shift. That's what it feels like. So you could be changed with locations, or somebody's trying to come in and gift this person with something, okay? Some sort of wealth to get out of the situation that they're in. And however this is, it's affecting you and how you're at your best with whatever this is, all right? So TikTok, it's telling you get out of a situation. I don't know how you're meant to be doing that, but your intuition is apparently leading you. Let's get into another spread here. All right, so progress is here. You could be developing. Faith and fulfillment. There's something about the moon cycles as well. All right, so we are currently now Moon in Aquarius. We will be seeing the full moon in Pisces by this upcoming Sunday on the 7th. That's just all about your determination. Whatever it is that you have hope and faith in. Whatever it is that you set your intention on achieving. I see numbers 21, 25, and 10. I see 25, that's High Priestess, Hierophant energy. I see the number 10, Wheel of Fortune. I see number 21, the World card. There's something about Jupiter and Saturn here, as well as the energy of Neptune. I see Venus. And I also see the moon. Split the deck. Boundaries and confidence. Faith on relying on yourself, and in like some sort of dividing line here in between while you have boundaries up with others. All right, let's see your progress. Whoa. I keep splitting it at the 7 of Wands. There seems to be something defensive in your energy. I'm so tired still. Yeah, go jump in the shower real quick. You got some time? She like, hell no. So the King of Swords, there's something within your mind state that's actually progressing here. Your thoughts, or the way that you utilize your mind. Queen of Swords, ain't that some shit? Look, it's almost like you're meeting a counterpart that matches your intelligence. All right, or this is making progress here. Something about it, it's balanced. Okay. I just saw the Chariot with the Hangman. All right, so you've gained perspective about something that you're able to see very clearly. It's giving you like some sort of truth. That's what I want to call it. Some sort of truth here. Let's see. Belief and fulfillment. Knight of Cups is here with the Hangman. All right, so maybe it is that you have some sort of heightened intuitive ability. All right, in connection to your spiritual pathway, whatever that may be. So your determination here is the intent to achieve something. But again, there seems to be boundaries up, and you having confidence and or being able to rely on yourself is of significance. The Knight of Swords is here. I see mostly all court cards coming out. Interesting. Yeah. This is about you intending to achieve something that's meant to accelerate very quickly. If you're supposed to be utilizing your intuition for something, again, this is about you presenting yourself out first house energy and communicating something that you have clarity about. You're already invested in this. I'm seeing Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. This could be like a large financial commitment that required a lot of your concentration here. You've gained perspective about what it was that you needed to understand. Now that you're making progress in this development here, for whatever reason, it's leading you to having to take a risk here. Having the confidence to like be able to protect your boundaries, but also remain determined in whatever it is that you have hope and faith in. Let's see. Let's clarify this energy of the King of King of Swords and the Queen of Swords in connection to this process, or this progress, sorry. It's coming through with the Imam Koli. So I would imagine this is about progress within your inner self. All right. A situation with a mother of significance, a home environment. It could be family, those that are closest to you. But Spirit was asking you to get out of a situation because your destiny is calling. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what this is. Belief and fulfillment. The super moon. So obviously this is going to be the full moon taking place in Pisces. There's something that's you're going to be hyper aware about. All right. I don't know. It was coming through earlier as Eros energy and whatever it is that you desire. Okay. Something about intimacy. Something will be illuminated to you. But it's giving me the Knight of Cups and the Hangman. So your Pisces placement could be very significant. Maybe it sits in a water house. I see heavy Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right. So the air signs specifically, as we saw it earlier, I feel like I'm speaking to an Aquarius because this 11th house energy, which speaks about how you're going to be collaborating and or networking with a specific member of a group. All right. This full moon is happening for Aquarius in the second house. So that has a lot to do with one's confidence and how you've been having boundaries up there. All right. Saturn puts some sort of restriction on your energy where if someone wants your attention, you're remaining determined in a specific direction that you're making progress with, and it has a lot to do with communication. Obviously, Saturn has just stepped out of the third house for Aquarius and into the second house. So this is about testing your limits with your emotional state and how you're utilizing your mindset. All right. There could be some sort of core wound that's happening here. You're showing potential through pain with Chiron retrograding in the third house for Aquarius's energy. I see it coming out that way because it's giving 11th house in Chiron. All right, so for those that have Chiron sitting in the 11th house, that's going to be Aries in the 11th, Taurus, the Sun, Moon, Rising, Geminis. Makes sense. All right. So air signs, you guys are being called out here. All right. Something in connection to your inner child healing, a core wound, or something that's taking place that's requiring a change for you here. It's being illuminated here during this full moon. All right, the super moon, we're going to call it. What's the determination energy here and where you have the intention to achieve a goal? I see the Knight of Swords. Something within your mindset is accelerating fairly quickly. And I see the Page of Pentacles. It has to be with a specific skill that you have. What is it? The moon set. Your subconscious state. All right, so this is the reason why your intuition is heightened right now. Look at this. Imam Koli, energy of the moon. The super moon is here, the moon, and the moon is clarifying the determination, the moon. This is all about your emotional state, how you have heightened instincts, your subconscious, your, psychic abilities. This could be heightened intuition, whatever, however it comes through, that's what this is. Show me the Imam Koli energy. Thank you. It's giving me Quincunx and Virgo. All right. So there could be some sort of discord in bringing things into order, okay? There could be adjustments where things need to be a little bit more functional or efficient, or you need to remain concentrated so that you're real focused on your analytical side. Like everything has to be, you know what I mean? However it is that you do things here within your mindset. Because again, King and Queen of Swords, something has to be balanced, feminine and masculine energies. What's going on in belief and fulfillment with this hope energy at the supermoon? And again, this is the moon in Pisces this upcoming weekend. Show me this energy. It will be opposing the sun and Mercury in the sign of Virgo with the south node as well. And it will conjunct with the north node in Pisces. So this is all about destiny and how to overcome some sort of past challenging energy. Also, if you're tapping into a natural gift, this is going to be illuminated. Show me. Aries energy. Supermoon and Aries. I don't know. I would imagine this has to be with you fearlessly moving forward, trailblazing, very quickly moving forward with something innovatively. All right. So we saw first house earlier. It was speaking about self and how you're presenting yourself out and how you're gathering attention, showing people who you are as a person. That could be of significance, and how you're gaining perspective, possibly even about yourself, but how you've learned something here. You're very efficient in information that you're gathering here, but it's coming through the subconscious state. And you're rather being able to speak it into existence so that you can continue manifesting forward whatever your goals are that you're trying to achieve. But now there's some sort of dividing line here. I wonder what that's all about. Let me clarify this moon energy here with your emotions. What's going on with the subconscious state? It has something to do with home, the fourth house. That's why I see the Imam Koli being here. All right, so something requires your environment or something around you in order for you to come into courtship or be committed to something that you do. It requires the energy of concentration. So things being organized around you, or a foundation, all right, feeling very significant here, surrounding possibly a mother figure, a home. It could be, I mean, anything, you know, it could be anything. This is especially if you're running a career or something from home. If you have a specific skill that it's meant for you to communicate something here. All right. I don't know. Spirit just showed me Jupiter's energy. Jupiter is in Cancer in the fourth house. All right. So there's something here happening where there's an opportunity being presented for growth. You're meant to be optimistic. All right. This is why you feel a sense of freedom in the home environment. It's giving earlier the energy of Sagittarius. All right. Jupiter rules Sag. It rules Pisces as well, or co-rules Pisces. So we're looking at something going on in the subconscious state where you're building a foundation with a specific, let's just say this is like your tribe. Let's call it your tribe, right? Like your spiritual tribe. I feel like to them, you're a baby, but you're accelerating fairly quickly with what it is that you understand because of this determination that you have to achieve a goal. Show me the energy of boundaries. What's the dividing line here with this specific group of people that you're collaborating with? You have heightened intuition. That's what this is. There's something that you're investing in to help you overcome some sort of pain that you're dealing with, or how you have some sort of vulnerability connected to a core wound. Show me this energy here with boundaries. The planetary return. So something feels like you're continuing to make progress. All right. So as we have, what's the planetary return? It could be the moon in Cancer. It could be Mercury right now stepping into Virgo in its domicile. This could be when Neptune retrogrades back into the sign of Pisces. That won't be until October. So again, this could be a shift that's taking place from September all the way up through November for you guys. So your confidence is how you're going to be relying on yourself from here on out. I don't definitely see love here. I feel like the focus is on you. Okay? The courtship and or what you're being committed to in marriage, it feels like it's spiritual. I don't see you being involved specifically in love. It could be trying to come in here, okay? But I don't see it. Water. Feels like it's only through an emotional state here. So when the planetary return happens in water, Neptune and Pisces, when it retrogrades back, I think it's on the 22nd of October. 1 second. Spirit's talking to me very clearly, and I'm getting a lot of messages very quickly, so give me a second. October 22nd, Neptune's retrograding back into Pisces. As I'm seeing planetary return, this is like a homecoming of how you've been making progress and keeping your boundaries up, dividing line in between what it is that you subconsciously understand and consciously understand. Okay? It's like you have confidence in moving forward here with some sort of determination on what it is that you're trying to fulfill here. So there seems like unfinished business before a planet is ready to move into the following sign. Let's just say Saturn retrograded back into Pisces. There was something that needed to be reviewed there where you were supposed to be structured. And let's say you tried to change things up and Saturn comes back and corrects that. That's basically saying that was supposed to stay the way that it was. Now moving forward, Saturn stepping into Aries would say, okay, now we need to gain structure within self. Now that we've gained structure in the 12th house, meaning you've dealt with some sort of illness or imprisonment, quote unquote, that we're trying to release here. Okay. Neptune retrograding back is going to tell you to get more compassionate, loving with others, be a little bit more vulnerable, tap into your spiritualities and start to imagine what it is that you want to create for your future. So that way, when Neptune steps back into Aries finally, by 2026, we will start seeing what it is that you're manifesting to create here. All right. It feels like has a lot to do with your mindset right now and what it is that you want to invest in long term. Because this is going to be a major shift here. All right. So as we see the full moon lunar eclipse take place in Pisces, in October, we'll see the full moon take place in Aries. Okay. There's something about you stepping forward and being fearless. I see the lunar eclipse taking place and Gemini is being of significance as well. Lunar eclipse in Pisces is going to be a square over to Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini energies. So there's something that feels like it needs balance. I mean, obviously, Gemini is the connection of the twins. It could be something that you're curious about. Again, we saw it as third house energy earlier. It could be communication, transportation, your local community. This could be with siblings. It could be with your neighbors, all right? If you're going back to school with something, if you are utilizing your mind to speak something into existence, all right? Something's being illuminated here at this lunar eclipse for the Geminis or your Gemini placements in your chart. So check those out. All right, I got Virgo and Gemini out here. Once again, we know that Mercury is in its domicile in Virgo. Mercury is squaring over to Gemini's energy right now, which is also in its domicile. So it could be a bit challenging with you understanding something. That's what I feel this is. But I feel you're at your best right now. So you're analytical, you're very efficient, you're very functional in what it is that you're meant to understand here. But there requires some sort of adjustment in your emotional state is what Spirit is telling me. All right, cardinal energy is here. So you've been initiated into something here. You have a specific vision and your life purpose. I see cardinal energy. So it possibly, I don't know, is given me by the sun in Libra. All right, that won't be up until September 22nd, possibly. Yes. So that's going to be the day after we see the new moon solar eclipse in Virgo. Okay. Something's taking place there. Some sort of spark or initiation for your life purpose is going to take off. And then we see conjunction. So this is going to be putting you into unity here with where the South Node is in Virgo as they conjunct as well. New moon solar eclipse happening in Virgo, conjuncting with the South Node in Virgo. All right, so this has to do with something or someone from your past life, some sort of natural gift, and or how you've been dealing with some sort of karmic challenge here that you're meant to overcome. Okay, this is a big deal. This is a major shift. All right, and it has something to do here with your subconscious state, the energy of your emotions and how to be able to deal with that or understand what it is that's coming through. I feel like there's a fire sign coming back. I don't know why. I keep seeing the Emperor. All right, I see Aries here. I see the energy of the sun in Libra, obviously. Sun in Libra, full moon will be in Aries in opposition. All right, so this could be all about self and or reflecting relationships. All right, karmic challenges that you have dealt with from the past. So if you think that you've moved on, you have not. That's what the message is. Spirit is telling you to get out of a situation here so that things are in alignment with how they're supposed to be by the time all this energy takes place. Let's see. Whew. I feel drained right now. I hear the train. So some of you are on journeys, specifically making progress on those journeys. Show me more energy here. Why is my meditation music off? It's pissing me off. Here we go. It says you're giving me hope. Thanks. I hope so. All right, let's see. So this could be affairs with your family. I don't know if someone wants to make you feel left out or rejected or feel like you're about to miss out on an opportunity of something that's meant to be taken off for you because you're making progress and or you do something to fulfillment. You're at your best with something, okay? something that you have hope and faith in and that you're very determined with. It almost seems like others want to hold you up to some sort of boundary here. All right. I don't know what that's all about, but nobody can stop what God has planned, obviously. Okay. Yeah, you got somebody working against you behind your back. I don't know if this is someone in your family or affairs with your family. So it's having a lot to do with the home environment, is what it's saying. Or wherever your Cancer placement is. I'm an Aquarius. My Cancer placement is in my house of work. Okay. So where I'm obviously having opportunities presented, I don't really see them because Saturn sits in my second house, which is obviously at a square over to my sixth house. You know what I mean? So it's a little hard there. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Okay. So this is good advice from a wise person. There's a specific problem that needs to be resolved here. I'm not sure what that's all about. We'll clarify who's working against you behind your back. It's the older woman. So the same older woman has come out twice in my readings today. All right, so I don't know if this is like a mother figure or someone that's attached to your energy, meaning spiritually, okay? They kind of want you to like follow their rules, or they're making up how it is that you choose to move forward. All right, so I don't know. Plenty of material things are here. So you end up coming together with an older woman in the near future or something like this. Honor and respect is coming to you. Who is it that's working against you behind your back, and why are they doing this? Let's be clear. Because whoever you're around, or whoever seems to be extremely stubborn and unwilling to change, you've been getting advice from somebody about how to resolve a specific problem here and how you're dealing with affairs with your family. All right, so if there's an older woman in your energy, or you feel this older woman energy subconsciously, let's be clear, because we're talking about subconscious and conscious energies, your intuition is telling you that someone's working against you. All right, it has something to do with hidden secrets and how it's harming you. So let's just say you know what's going on astrologically, right? Like this is an astro chat. You know exactly what's coming up for your near future. I would imagine this older woman is trying to protect you overall. Meanwhile, others are working against you. So you're having periods of frustration and or a lesson to be learned with something. Okay, interesting. How are these hidden secrets harming you here in connection to why these people are working against you behind your back? All right, they're trying to make you go through situations with unsuccessful plans. Okay? It's like whatever you plan to move forward with, they're trying to make it so that it doesn't work out for you. And it could be something that you're truly passionate about here. All right, but you are being recognized and rewarded for merit, is what it's saying. All right, so let's see. Show me more about the advice from a wise person. Thank you. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Somebody wants you to fight and stand your ground and not back down from opposition. This is how I would imagine that you're going to have some sort of problem resolved. All right, coming up against this older woman in the near future. Celebration, fun, and enjoyment. I feel like you're doing fine. All right, however it is that you are moving forward, I feel like you're on a successful pathway here, trying to overcome whatever this is with this person working against you behind your back. May could be of significance, so Taurus and or Gemini, and or I'm seeing the second and or the third houses. Okay. Work achievement and success. As I split the deck, advice from a friend. So keep focusing more so on where you're trying to achieve your goals in your second and your third houses. So if this is how your finances are coming in, you're doing something involving communication, it's meant for you to present yourself out to the world. That's what I see you doing. All right, show me more in connection to affairs with your family in this Kipper deck. Okay, what's going on with affairs with your family? Interesting. Let's see. Marriage is here. So I don't know if you're committed in marriage with someone. Who's this working against you behind your back? Could be a specific community of people that were expecting to have you left out in the cold and despair without work. It's given Saturn and Pisces loss. Okay. Extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Let's see. Oh, all right, both want to come out. Yeah. They want you in despair and they want to steal your money. Okay. So you've already been warned about this. I feel like I'm speaking specifically, as Spirit showed me earlier, for Aquarius, because Saturn is retrograding back into the second house, having a lot to do with your money. All right, so say you involve yourself with something regarding communication, transportation, your local community. You've got people working against you, wanting to keep you out in despair. It's a community of people. So this would be surrounding your home and or however it is that you're communicating about something. You're seen as a privileged lady. They don't like that. They want to take from you. They are extremely stubborn and they are unwilling to change. They're not going to change who they are. They want to keep you stuck and feeling like you're lost. Okay? Show me what's the good advice from this wise person. So this mature man is coming through, letting you know something here about how to resolve a problem. I see the mature man and I see an older woman. This could be like a grandmother, grandfather type of energy, or someone that's a lot more mature. You're dealing with a false person, I would imagine, in your workplace. Show me this problem that needs to be resolved. The courthouse. All right, so there's a court issue happening here. What's going on with this older woman? Yeah, it has a lot to do with what you do for work and how you've achieved a specific goal. Yeah. Something about this older woman and who it is that you're working with. I told you some of you were on journeys. I heard the train in the background. Okay, so there's something about hidden secrets and how something is an unsuccessful plan because somebody knows about what's coming up for you and how you're supposed to be celebrating by this time within your resources or something that you do regarding communication. So if someone has you in a situation where you're dealing with a court issue, the mature man is giving you advice and trying to protect you from working with this older woman. Saturn and Pisces, and I'm getting the full moon in Pisces coming together. This is like the mother figure, father figure going head to head. And let's think about it as yin and yang. This would be like the divine feminine going up against the divine masculine. Divine masculine is like, I'm not trying to get you to experience loss, when actually it's because of the conjunction that takes place between these two. Give me one on that energy. Show me the conjunction in between the masculine and the feminine. And the sign of Pisces, let's be clear, because it has to do regarding what you do for work. Coffin. They want it to come to an end, or the mature woman does. See what I'm saying? So the full moon in Pisces wants you to end what you do for work, because your pathway is saying that it's time to move on, or it's time to go, or your destiny's calling. There's light at the end of the tunnel, something about that. All right, because there's been a sense of imprisonment in connection to your brand new beginning, or what you have been investing your time, energy, and resources into. Okay. Show me what hidden secrets are harming you, on how they're harming you. I would imagine it's leaving you in despair and someone stealing from you overall. All right, so I feel like someone is trying to take what's gifted to you and leave you in poverty. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so someone's taking what's gifted to you and leaving you in poverty. Show me how this is an unsuccessful plan in the near future. And what you had planned for the near future, someone's taking that away from you. It has something to do with a great passion. All right, so it feels like you have a major shift coming in here, but you are very resourceful, especially in business. Okay, so whatever you're passionate about, you're dealing with a false person now. Okay, show me what's happening here, the resourcefulness in business. Something that is happening in the family room. All right, whatever you do in the home environment. All right, that seems to be very resourceful, but people are utilizing this against you. I don't know if these are people that are involved in the law, all right, or people that have positions of authority, because I see mature figures here and why you're dealing with the court issue. Okay. I see celebration, fun, enjoyment. All right, so I don't know if this is about you taking some time, taking the advice from this person on whatever it is that you've achieved so far, but needing to change locations, change whatever it is that you do for your occupation. All right, Taurus in or Gemini being involved here. So if you do something regarding communication, open yourself up to other possibilities, meaning transportation could be of significance. I see a car here. That's third house energy, and I'm only saying that because I see May. Taurus, Gemini energy, second and or third houses. So the way that you make your money, if you're doing something regarding communication, maybe you want to shift into doing something regarding transportation or something in your local community, or something that you do with a sibling, a cousin, or with a neighbor. Something involving how you're making money is going to shift here. We're talking about how Uranus is moving out of the sign of Taurus and moving into the sign of Gemini. When we see planetary returns, we're speaking about domicile energies. When the moon is in Cancer, when Neptune is in Pisces, when Mercury is in the sign of Virgo, when Venus moves into Libra later on, when Mars gets into Scorpio, we're going to start seeing energies in its domicile, utilize those energies to continue pushing forward. Mars in Scorpio, September 23rd or the 24th, somewhere around there. We're looking at Mercury in Virgo currently right now, where Mercury will be moving into Libra. So there could be deceptive lies and or connections in partnership that are no longer serving you, right? We're looking at Neptune in the sign of Pisces retrograding. That won't be in until October. So right now, eclipse season is about to do like a whole major ass shift in how you're investing in something and or remaining committed to something and expecting something to come out of it, but people working against you, and it's specifically this community of people. All right. Well, hot damn, bitches. Yeah. See how your mind works? Somebody's like, who's that girl? You see what I'm saying? Someone is utilizing your thought process or the way. So we saw the queen and the king together, right? This person is like, I understand what you're saying here. I'm going to utilize that against you. Okay? Do you see me with a pregnant lady and a baby again? Fuck no. All right, so it's giving me the Lovers here. Somebody's thinking about like, who's that girl? And that could be a major concern. All right, I don't know if you're concerned about your love life because you've been down this journey, or someone feeling like they're afraid to approach you because if they're returning from the past, they don't know who the hell you are anymore. You're like up here and this person's trying to catch up with you. Something about that. This could be like someone older, all right, that has not been down the journey with someone as privileged as you. This person is afraid to approach. This could be someone that has been on the same type of journey as you, all right, and has gone and has focused on the same type of occupation, but possibly has not been able to win. It's because you've decoded something. This came out in the reading earlier. You have broke the code with something, okay? There's something that was kept in disguise and where it's like, damn it, why am I not making it through, okay? So now they see you as their main female and or wanting to come into courtship with you because you have a lot of great fortune, or you run around with a lot of great energy is what it's given. But for some reason, someone has not understood why they feel that they've gone down this pathway. It's because you have a specific community of people. It could be the fucking government that wants you to continue working for them, okay? And it's kind of like you already know why you've been in this cyclical cycle. It's because it's meant for you not to win. It's meant for you to continue to experience losses and repeat cycles that we're trying to fucking break here. You understand? Let's move on, because I'm starting to get pissed the fuck off. Let's be clear, all right? I mean, it has all to do with when these full moon cycles take place. So this one is the blood moon. This is all about heightened, spirituality, because it's in Pisces energy. I don't know if someone's on the other side of my screen. Obviously, all of you are. But I feel like every time I move, my screen is slowing down. So there could be someone trying to reflect your energy, or doing this through the way that you're communicating, or doing this through the media. So they're stealing your content. That could be something. I don't know. They're stealing your content. Or I'm going into chakras. Give me 1 second so I can think. Where the hell is my... Whatever. Let's get into chakras. Yeah, I feel like someone's utilizing your knowledge against you. That's pretty much it. As you make progress with something, look at this. It's crazy. Communication and emotions. Tell me that's not what I'm feeling here, right? You're being guided to communicate your emotions, Spirit is saying, with the throat chakra and the heart chakra. Or however it is that you're utilizing your sacral chakra and creating something. I see 314 on the clock. I saw Empress and the Temperance card. So for my divine feminine energies, Spirit wants you to be patient or remain in balance at this time during this shift. Obviously, we're on September the 5th. I don't know, 9 and 5. This could be about your spiritual strength and or how you've remained in the energy of isolation for so long in connection to the specific organization that wants to, I would imagine, something not being fair for you. Okay. Okay. You're being guided here or supported, directed. You're receiving signs and synchronicities. It could be directed by those that love you. I see definitely the tree in the background. Right in here, I see the tree. So this is affairs with your family. Those that are also having some sort of psychic ability, there's something about the eclipse season being here. I see the sun and the full moon. Pay attention, okay? Big deal. Yeah, how you all are connected. You're interconnected. You guys are all being supported right now through the energy of love. It's crazy. Heart chakra on that one. We're looking at air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. How you guys are being guided through emotional balance. Yeah. So harmony, peace, and stability here. All right. Something is supposed to move with the energy of water, fluidity. All right. And focusing more so on self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, fulfillment. Something that you feel is your personal responsibility, your emotional state being of significance, and how you're being guided and supported by having some sort of emotional connection, and how you guys can connect universally as one is what I'm feeling this is. Okay. Welcome in, you guys. I think this should have been like a members reading. I'm going to be honest. This is pretty deep. I don't think everybody's going to get it. All right. So your physical health could be of significance, obviously, Virgo season. I'm seeing your intelligence going hand in hand with that. How you're remaining very efficient, analytical with your knowledge. How you're, flexible with whatever it is pertaining to how you have some sort of physical strength. All right, your vitality is of significance right now, and you could be want to focus on like your body image. Let's all be mature here. Yes, her boobs are hanging out, but I feel like it has a lot to do with how you're connected with your intelligence at this time. Your emotional state, your physical state, your spiritual state, and how you're being guided to be able to see and or understand something. Okay. How you're going to gain perspective and or the truth about this, gaining clarity. I'm here to give that to you because I feel like we've been tapped in for a while and understanding exactly what Spirit is trying to tell us here. Get prepared for a major ending so that you're led directly to what is of your destiny. Full Moon in Pisces in conjunction with the North Node in opposition to the South Node, and where you've been dealing with karmic challenges from the past life. Releasing that. Divine consciousness is here at the crown chakra. This has to do with your higher self and the way that you see something. So once again, I feel that we are being guided specifically and supported, all right, within the direction and where we're supposed to be going in here. I see affairs with family, those that are highly intuitive. Again, I'm seeing the solar eclipse energy here and how we're connected to the divine. Okay. I see 2220 in the chat. When I started this reading, I started at 2:22 on the clock. Okay. You said, man, I have felt that full moon. Very emotional. I'm a Cancer sun, I would imagine. All right. So Cancer to Pisces energy. You guys are trining in the emotional state. Okay. Sound is going to be of significance. Music, meditation music, okay? The vibration, rhythm, and or silence could be of significance if you're tapped into a meditative state. Throat chakra is here as well. All right, so through music, this is very interesting. I was cleaning earlier, and I was playing music. And any music that was not of significance to what was on my journey, Spirit kept pausing my music. And I was like, why does it stop playing? It was pissing me off, right? I go, because I like these songs, but it's like whatever you speak right now is possibly like you're so connected with the divine that this is what you're manifesting. So be careful what you say, okay? Because you have a specific relationship with how you're connected with the divine and the insights of understanding something. See what I'm saying? So only listen to music and or the sounds of things that are positive at this time. There's something that's within you that's awakening here. Thank you, Brenda. Spirit kept turning the music off. I was getting pissed off. I was like, what is happening right now? And I mean, when I'm, the moon is in my sign, either I'm sleeping or I'm cleaning or I'm connected to a divine feminine energy that's of significance to me. Very close family members could be of significance. But today I just chose to clean. All right. So I don't know. Yeah. Like home being of significance right now for my Aquarians, that obviously you feel that shelter or that nurturing warmth energy could be of significance, and or the energy of your safety. Okay, maybe this is what it is that you desire. Do you desire a home? Are you speaking this into existence because you're connected with the universe? They're coming in to support you, open you up to emotional love so that you remain stability and you could be self-disciplined enough to fulfill something that feels more so empowering to you. All right, so if it's something that you're doing here from the home environment, if you are working from home, you're manifesting as you're doing this. Okay, interesting. All right, so I don't know, are you desiring sexuality? Because that could be of significance as well. It keeps coming through that way. We did see the alignment of, what was it? Eros in the sign of Taurus, okay? Eros is all about what you are creating, okay? Also sexuality, all right? So you could be open to this energy here or trying to honor that within yourself. Sacral chakra is very significant to you creating something. All right, so there's something around you that you truly understand about your emotions, about where you want to be assertive. You continue to communicate it and you want to build on a foundation here as well. So I see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag, also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in this specific spread. I'm going to pull one more and we're going to get out of the chakra energy. Well, hot damn, Jazz. Yes, I do desire intimacy in my life. I'm not gonna lie. Wink, wink. Okay. I think I've been attracting it with the heart earrings. I don't know if you guys get that, but yes. All right, so let's see. The mind is here. So you're open and or your imagination is attracting exactly what it is that you desire is what I feel right now. Like the third eye is like expanded. All right, yeah, exactly. All right, so you can attract whatever you desire. I'm telling you, you can do it. It's just the way that you keep yourself emotionally balanced. You utilize your mindset. You stay focused and concentrated. You can manifest exactly what you want. Let's see. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Thank you, Brenda. Here we go. All right, so you may have lots of strength through times of feeling like you were bored or discontent or missing out on opportunities or feeling like, you know, emotionally you feel imbalanced, all right? But you could be in connection with spirit at this time with the moon in Cancer, the Four of Cups, all right? It could be like spirit is your friend, okay? Thank you so much, Brenda. Let's continue moving forward. So 6 of Pentacles, there's something that's going to be reciprocated to you here. I don't know if this is by the moon in Taurus. All right, Taurus and or Scorpio oppositions here. Maybe you're receiving some sort of communication from a Scorpio shortly. I don't know. It seems like something's coming in as a gift. Something seems fair. I see the scales here. All right, so if this isn't by the moon in Taurus, this could be the moon in Libra, okay? We're looking at Venus's energies. So I know that the full moon in Taurus takes place in November. It happens on the 5th of November to be exact. All right, and I'm also seeing the moon in Libra. So that full moon, Hold on one second. Where is it? Here we go. So the moon in Libra is taking place on the same day as the new moon solar eclipse in Virgo. We're going to see the moon in Libra ingress on the 21st of September at 5:41 p.m. All right. So then we will be seeing trines over to the air signs. I'm looking at the moon in Libra, trining over to Uranus, Gemini, and to Pluto in the sign of Aquarius. I like it. So that could be something auspicious that's going to set off the fall equinox, which is happening on the 22nd, the same day that we see Mars enter Scorpio in its domicile. Wow. Is that when it takes place? Yes, ma'am. I think we're on point here. I think we're getting it. Okay. We're getting it. So, what's happening here? What else do we need to see? Yeah, you're manifesting exactly what it is that you want. I'm telling you. You're manifesting here. Let's see. Show me more about the Magician. Thank you. Show me more about this Magician. The Four of Cups. So you're manifesting out of a place of feeling, I don't know if this is you manifesting out of a place of feeling rejected. That's not how you want to manifest. You want to manifest in the energy of happiness. All right, I'm seeing 4-4 here with the Four of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. This is showing me Sun in Capricorn, Moon in Cancer. There's something about the oppositions of the 6th and, or sorry, the 4th and or the 10th houses here. All right, so you're manifesting either working from home, okay, building some sort of career from home, and where you're rejecting love at this time because of this. What is it that's happening here? I mean, Mercurian energy is asking that you utilize your tools to be significant in whatever it is you are creating here. So it could be love, it could be your work, it could be your money, it could be how you're utilizing your mindset to attract what it is that you desire with the wands. It's many different things. I see the Three of Cups. There was some sort of celebration that may have taken place in the past. Your focus is on work, Eight of Pentacles. And in the near future, you get some sort of wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups. Whoever's lingering in the background and doesn't want to say how they feel about you or are afraid to approach is because you have a specific focus on your work at this time. Not that this person forgot about you. All right? They possibly feel the energy of you breaking up with them at this time. It's possibly what they feel. All right? Yeah. They feel like they lost out on their Empress, or this could be a Taurus that feels in separation from you. Okay? Taurus and or a Libra. I see Venus energy there. All right? So if you go focus on your love life, you would be separating more from your ability to bring in a sense of abundance or prosperity. What did I just see? The truth is someone wants long-term with you. Okay. Okay. Let's see what this is. The Hangman is here. The Death card. You're holding back on ending something specifically. All right. And the more that you hold back, the more that this lover holds back. It's almost like someone is chasing after you to reconcile with you. Okay. I feel like your intuition is telling you exactly what this person is trying to create, but you're not saying anything about it. You're trying to be strong and keep your mouth shut. It's like, well, I just would rather, you know, be courageous and, you know what I mean? Focus more so on my intuition or where my mind has been concentrated, but I understand the sudden changes that are coming up in the near future here. All right, it has something to do with what do you desire and how you're going to be successfully moving forward as well. I see the Star card in the Chariot. Well, hot damn. I mean, Pluto is in the sign of Aquarius. Jupiter is in the sign of Cancer. So whatever's transforming, it's opening up an opportunity here for you to do some sort of inner healing. That's where you're focused. It's trying to get you out of this entrapped mind. You have a sense of fear that you're going to be imprisoned with something for so long. With this King of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and or the Two of, I'm sorry, this is the Lovers, not the Two of Cups. Interesting. Maybe this is why Spirit is telling you to get out of what you got yourself involved in here, because it's keeping you stuck away from love, away from passion, and away from your lover. Okay. Yeah, it's almost like this is creating some sort of competition for you and it needs to end. So exactly what I just explained to you here with the astrology, Spirit is telling me the same thing in the tarot. All right. You may feel that someone is rejecting you, but it's only because of where your focus is or how you've had some sort of achievement in what you've been manifesting for yourself regarding your work. In the near future, once you achieve something and or mastering a skill with your work, it says you get some sort of wish fulfillment because you have a sense of understanding now. Not that you were meant to be imprisoned with this energy forever. Okay? So there will be a shift in dynamic, whether this is affecting your home environment, your resources, but Spirit will come through and provide in another way, meaning that we are all interconnected within one, and you will be supported throughout difficult times, possibly. I said that's good because I have no passion to give except to work. Well, that's not rewarding, is it? Maybe this is the reason why there's a sense of grievance in your energy, because you're seeking out something, possibly a brand new opportunity, and they're not coming in with any resources anyway. Why would you stay stuck to something that's not rewarding? Shannon, I'm calling you out. You want love in your life as well. There needs to be balance here again, emotionally, in your mindset. You want brand new beginnings, or that's what Spirit's trying to bring in. You know what I'm trying to say? Something's happening here. Something's happening here. All right, and I would imagine whoever is this person that you left in the past or the one that's grieving your energy now, they feel in regret because they're watching you. Page of Swords. It's like, damn, why did I leave this person in the past before? All right, it's because they are being spiritually guided to understand what it is that was part of their karmic challenge as well. Okay, I see the Virgo energy here. You said, I need to be able to trust, girlfriend. Yeah, that's possibly why this is heavy on, you know, personal development as well, and developing the energy of your subconscious state in connection to your conscious state, what it is that you feel and what you understand that's happening here. I feel like Spirit is guiding us to understand exactly what we need to see for the near future and how you're meant to be happy, not just trying to focus so much on work. It says you've done something to fulfillment, now it's time to go, right? Like your destiny's calling. You deserve love. I don't see why not. I see the Nine of Cups in the near future. It's happiness. Yes, happiness. You deserve marriage. All right, Page of Pentacles, and I feel like that's exactly what's offered to you here. This could be like a spiritual offer that's coming through. Why is Spirit all of a sudden coming through right now? You know what I mean? It's about to be 3:33 on the clock. Something about becoming in alignment or being in an equilibrium with your mind, your body, and your spirit. Crazy. King of Pentacles. The Empress. There's a heavy Taurus energy here coming out. Someone went through a sense of maturity or something here. Page of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles to the Empress. This could be you coming into alignment and or source having your back or giving you the understanding that you need to be able to teach or lead or others. Okay, so that you can remain emotionally balanced. Once again, Ten of Cups. King of Wands. You definitely are seen as a leader, a teacher. Okay, yeah. It's time for you to go on vacation, something like that. Yep, Queen of Pentacles, so that you can come in alignment with this King of Pentacles. I would imagine the Emperor and the Empress coming together is of significance. Heavy on the Taurus energy here. Heavy. Okay. So your Taurus placements could be of significance. This is all about your self-value. All right. This has to do with your abundance, however your finances are coming in. Okay. And again, you need to have personal boundaries up here. All right. Personal boundaries. Respected and not being controlled here, the Tower moment, because you keep waiting for something that's never coming. It's never coming. You keep saying it's going to be presented, but it's controlled. You continue to wait, and then there's a Tower. Unexpected changes over and over and over again. So this is Spirit saying, oh, just don't go anywhere. It could be a sense of manipulation in connection to your workplace. All right, with the sense of control of things that you can't control. So this is exactly why Spirit is telling you to get out of a situation that no longer serves. All right, no longer serves. I feel, again, you've decoded something here. All right, you've decoded something. I'm going to get Angel Tarot out because I like when my guides give me messages to clarify exactly what I'm feeling here or correct me. All right, give me more advice here. Let's see. Brenda says, we're fine. So I would imagine you guys are the ones, never mind. Let's not start a controversy here. All right, let's see what's going on. There's something about, Spirit keeps moving my page down to 2026. Something about something shifting in 2026. I mean, here we are in September. So we got September, October, November, December. Next 4 months, we're in the beginning of 2026. Okay? So something's changing by then. Let's see what's going on. That's interesting. Spirit just showed me full moon in Aries on the same day that Mercury steps into the day that Mercury steps into Scorpio. This would be news about something transforming, ending, and or the beginning of something else. Full moon in Aries would be the beginning of, or the illumination of self on October the 6th. So 10 and 6, I'm seeing the synchronicities of the 10 and or the 6th houses. This could be about work and why Spirit is pushing you right now to make these changes in September, so that by November you're set. Something about that. She said, Jazzy said it in the other reading, money first and then romance. Interesting. We still haven't been shown how we're making the money. So, we'll see. Strength is here. So, loyalty, delivery from those who will seek to oppress and bringing in victory. So, there's someone that's trying to keep you oppressed to something. All right? You're being raised here by God, literally. The raising God is what it is. Okay? So you being loyal to your pathway overall, you having some sort of delivery from those that seek to oppress you, you're having some sort of victory here. You have a sense of understanding. We had this come out in the last reading this morning for energy check-in. All right, so we got the Queen of Swords. Ritual and ceremony can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth. All right, this is God, the hope of all earth. Show me more. I'm seeing the High Priestess, so you have a lot of success, protection from magistrates here. All right, so we saw the High Priestess, but it came out in the past position. So you already have heightened intuition. It says God, the eternal lasting. All right, so you have some sort of secret, all right, regarding heaven and earth. I see here alchemy and transformation, ruling over natural events and or helping with spiritual progress. So if this is the word of God that's creating all, you're in this energy of the Hermit. I'm seeing the High Priest and the Hermit. This is like a Virgo and Piscean energy here. All right, so we're speaking about the opposition to what's happening within these eclipses and where we're moving forward during this North and South Node energy. Okay, so through alchemy, you're transforming something in your life and or supporting others on their spiritual progress. I see here divine blessings coming your way. It says driving away evil spirits and rules over agriculture and production. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Ace of Pentacles here. All right, I see the third eye as well. Okay, I don't know, that looks like a fish to me, you guys. Okay, that's what I'm seeing there. All right, let's see. Something about your vision, how you've been blessed by the divine to drive away evil spirits. All right, how you've transformed and made lots of spiritual progress and helping others on theirs. All right, lots of success. You're being loyal here. You're bringing in lots of victory, and you are bringing those, delivering those, all right, who seek to oppress. And I see the Eight of Cups here. So God, pleasure of man's children, transformation, and gives consolation in adversity. All right, so Eight of Cups, Saturn and Pisces, Ace of Pentacles towards Virgo, Capricorn. I see Pisces and Virgo in opposition here. Queen of Swords, this is like don't fuck with me type of energy. All right, you have some sort of treasure and connection to heaven and earth here. Queen of Swords, you have clarity, strength. That means you're loyal to the divine, okay? And I see Seven of Pentacles here. So there's like utilizing your discernment, bringing in general prosperity and the deliverance of prisoners. So those that have been seeking to keep you imprisoned, you're moving away from this energy. And or supporting someone else on doing so, or understanding what it is that they're involved in here. The Ten of Cups, divine warrior, confounds the wicked and brings victory and peace. I mean, I don't know how many more times I'm going to see lots of successful things that you're doing here. Lots of victory and success, okay? I see it. Politics and ambition wins judgment and protects all of those who seek the truth, okay? Five of Wands energy. There could be conflict. There could be some sort of composition here. There could be feeling like you're defeated, but you're not, okay? You're not. I think we're going to jump into the following reading. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.